Chicken, she buying me sneakers. Hottest white boy that you ever seen. Working hard trying to get a house with a mezzanine. Never liked school, always been a C. I like what I see, I got better needs. And you mad, most of the time when these people be talking, I don't even hear them.
What's going guys, it's Toshiro back with another video, and today we'll rank all the Toshiros in Bleach bracelets. Of course, this is just my opinion. You guys can agree or disagree, I respect that. But yeah, let's get started with the movie Toshiro. Quote is Kisuga, we will always be friends. Soul trait sad, 20%, which is really bad soul trait because we do have Zinc Eisens. Occasion Super Captain, Killer Sorper, which is a really good killer. Stats are looking decent. Stamina at 1030, attack at 638, defense at 347, focus at 336, and SP at 745. Which is not the highest, you know, but it's not the worst either. Skill sprint +1, health 20%, bruiser 20%, frenzy, duration 40%, and delivery +5 seconds. This character is a pretty decent character. He's not the best move character either, not the best Toshiro either, but he is a usable character for Bleach bracelets. You know, SCRs, all he has freeze everything. So yeah, he's a pretty usable for Senkaimon of Ordeals and the Warrior's Path, and maybe yeah ER if you know. I wouldn't say he's good but ER, but yeah, he's good for story mode and stuff, this easy stuff for the grind. And his third SCR is not a full screener, it's just a charger, which makes him really bad in my opinion. But he does have that solar killer and frenzy, health 20%, but yeah, overall a pretty decent unit. I will put him in a B, just because, you know, as I said, he's usable in some contents in Bleach results. He's not the worst. So yeah, then we have B. Let's get over to the Mind Toshiro, which is just a nuclear in my opinion. But so his quote is, by the time these 100 frozen flowers have blossomed, your life will have disappeared. I think he said that against Hallbell in manga, but yeah, nice quote. Soul trait start 12%, which is a really good soul trait with freeze duration 55%. Soul per capitalization, Spell killer. Stats are all garbage. Skills +1, long range 40%, bruiser 5%, berserker 40% with boardman and double for 5 seconds. His stats aren't that great. Sadly, he does have that SP 710, which is but he does have sprint +1, long range 20%, and bombardment. He does have freeze on all of his SARs, of course. So in my opinion, this character is just a nuclear for Guild Quest as a bonus, and a good Starlink. So yeah, nothing more, nothing less. So I will have him in just because he's a little bit more, you know, you can nuke with him in Guild Quest. So yeah, let's get over to Frenzy Toshiro. The quote is, oh, he doesn't have a quote low. Okay, okay, soul trait, freeze duration 5%, sad 18%, which is really bad soul trait. Application Super Captain, he does have Killer Hollow, which is really interesting. He has one of the best killers in Bleach bracelets. Stats are all garbage. Sprint +1, his skills is sprint +1, every 5 seconds. Berserker 10%, and Blast Zone 20%. So, meh. I don't know, man. Okay, it's freezing all of CRs and mad. Okay, so this is just a frenzy unit. So yeah, there's nothing much to say about this character. Of course, I will have him in D. So he's a good, you know, you can collect all Toshiros, so he can be a good collector. That's the only thing I can say about this character. But yeah, I will have him in D. Let's get over to the best Toshiro character in Bleach bracelets. Maybe you can argue about that, but Zombie Toshiro, quote is, you cannot kill me, which is a really good quote. Soul trait star, good soul trait. Application Super Captain, Killer Aranka, which is a really good killer. Stats are looking really great, especially the SP with 788, which is mad high. Skills, sprint +1, bruiser 20%, long reach 20%, berserker 20%. He does have frenzy, poise, the 64%, and the whip +5 seconds. So he does have sprint +1, which is really good. He does have long reach, he does have frenzy, and he does have poise, which makes him usable in PvP, like in 3rd to 7th seat in my opinion. A really good PvP character. Okay, let's see here. Do we have something else with these characters? Yeah, he does have, as I said, poise, and he's usable in every content in Bleach bracelets in my opinion. Best mind armor killer. SCRs, he has freeze on everything besides the second one, which is a weak one, which is really cool. Third SCR is not like it's full screener, but I think it's better than a full screener. I just love it. First is a launch, second hits 2 times, and yeah, amazing character, as I said, overall. Maybe the best. He's the best Vine Arca killer in Bleach Bristles, in my opinion, and maybe the best Toshiro in Bleach Bristles. I can argue well about that, but he's usable in every content, as I said. Good for AR as a bonus too. Words passing, Kaimon, PvP, PvE, IZ, up to IZ droplet zones, whatever you want. Amazing character, so I will have him in S. Boom. Then we do have the Halloween Toshiro, which was a big disappointment. Quote, "My name is Toshiro, it's Wolfman HITSUGAYA. Soul traits are 10%, a freeze duration 65%, not bad, it's a usable soul trait, I guess. Application Super Captain, Killer Arankar, stats are all garbage. Skills +1, adrenaline 50%, bruiser 20%, havoc 20%, blast 20% frenzy, damage +5 seconds. Really interesting that this trash character do have sprint +1 and frenzy. It's a waste on this character. Okay, but yeah. So he's freezing all of his SCRs, and Nad and Soul Bomb, of course. I will have this character in D. He's dark garbage, like, or maybe. Nah, that's a SAR soul trait, but it's 10%. So yeah, he's on D. I don't think you guys will disagree with this decision. But yeah, I hope we can get a new Halloween Toshiro in the future, because this one is garbage, as I said. So yeah, let's get over to the next Toshiro, which is the quote is, "The entire sky is always under my control." Soul trait, freeze duration is garbage. A fucking soul captain, killer hollow, stats are all garbage. Oh my god, fight 1 on SP, bro. Skill strong reach 10%, havoc 10%, blast zone 10%, double 5 seconds, freeze on everything. It's the middle exchange Toshiro. I think this is the first Toshiro, maybe. Speed one, and we do have the red one too, which is the same, I think. So yeah, he's just there for the orbs and for collection, guys. Nothing special about this character too. D directly, trash soul trait, trash stats and skills. So yeah, he's a D. And then we have a really interesting Toshiro, the Lost Agent, the Bond Toshiro, which the new one. Quote is, "If you shut off your power in the next 5 minutes, I won't kill you." That's a really good quote. Like, oof. Okay, so a soul trait, damage effect at full standby for 5%, not bad. Application Super Captain, Killer Hollow, which is really killer. Stats are looking all pretty good, you know. SP at 782, which is mad high. He does have sprint +1, breezes 20% frenzy, 40% double 5 seconds start barrier. So this character is really usable in PvP. Top 10 PvP units, in my opinion. One of the best Toshiros. Start barrier, which is really good, which makes him, you know, giving barrier to all of his, you know, mates in the team. He does have frenzy, sprint +1. So yeah, and that's a freeze all of his SARs, of course, besides the second one, which is a barrier, as I said. Amazing character, in my opinion. Really underrated. Usable in all competitions in Bleach Bristles. Like, honestly, I wish I had him. And yeah, good for the box, you know, if you need a PvP character. So yeah, I will have him in. Actually, I will have him in A, just because he's pretty good in PvP too. Alright, so who's the next Toshiro? Okay, the Lost Agent, the OG one, which I loved when he first came out. Okay, so what is this quote, man? Okay, weren't you just watching My Hero is a sword that is able to control ice? Soul trait set, 20% which is trash. Application Super Captain, Killer Arankar, really good killer. Stats are meh, SP 688, meh. Sprint +1, he does have, like, his skills is not that bad. He does have sprint +1, long reach 20%, long reach 10%, my bad. Bruiser 20%, blast zone 20%, frenzy, devastation 40%, and damage +5 seconds, freeze and everything. A really fun character to use when you're playing the game, you know, like story mode, sub stories and stuff. I love his SCRs. It's really fun to use this character, but he isn't that good, unfortunately, because of that soul trait, and his, you know, stats are pretty low. I don't remember if he had a full screen or 30 CR and stuff, but I don't have him on this account. But yeah, pretty good character. How can I say pretty good? He can work for AR if he is bonus sometimes, and Senkaimon, you know, Senkaimon works for him. And yeah, that's why I will have him in B. he works, not that bad, but not good either. He's under a step under decent. So yeah, next one is I don't remember this Toshiro's name, but his quote is "Shut up, you guys, you're making a scene." Soul trade dodge rate 11%, which is really garbage. I mean, you can use it in epic rates if you need that. Soul trade, application super captain, killer captain. Stats are all garbage. Skills, sprint +1, long reach 20%, which is really interesting. Havoc 30%, blast zone 40%, bruiser 30%, berserker 40%, and the bit 5 seconds, freeze on everything. Okay, interesting. I wish we could get a new one, New Year's Toshiro, but yeah, it is what it is. So as I said, nothing special about this character. Maybe a bonus at Guild Quest, but yeah, other than that, he's garbage. So directly, let's get over to swimsuit one. Alright, so next one is swimsuit Toshiro, which is pretty garbage too, man. Like, new swimsuit Toshiro Kayla, please. Alright, so soul trade start 12%, which is able soul trade at least. Application super captain, killer Arankar, stats are all garbage. Sprint kill skills, sprint +1, bruiser 20%, blast to 50%, long reach, 10% frenzy, bit 5 seconds, freeze and everything. This character is just orbs. Like, if you pull this character and he's new, just orbs, take the orbs and like don't max him out. Like, seriously, like this frenzy Toshiro, Halloween, medal exchange one, the New Year's one, the swimsuit one is all garbage. Even the mine one, but he's a nuker for GQ, so I had him in C. So yeah, I don't have much to say about this Toshiro either. I'll put him in D, but he does have a soul trade 12%, which is a usable soul trade. Some things I forgot to say about this Toshiro. The bottom one is that he's usable Guild Quest 2 as a main runner. I forgot to say that. So amazing character in all competitions, which results. Let's get over to the homie, the best Toshiro in my opinion. Will always stay as the best holo killer for power. 1000-year Blood War, round 1 Toshiro. Quote is, "In order for Daigyo and Shiorimaru to finally achieve its full potential, I have aged a bit." Okay, that's cringe, but yeah, soul trade start 12%, usable soul trade, application super captain, killer hollow, stats are all looking great, SP is 749, which is pretty, it's not that high in today's standards, but yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Skills, sprint +1, long range 20%, frenzy, devastation 40%, delivery to 5 seconds, weekend defense, which is not bad skills at all, and he does have freeze and other thing. His third is a full screener, second is a launch, hits pretty hard. First is a straight launch, it hits 2 times, which is really good. Nad is fast, but it's not ranged. Of course, Soul Bomb is full screener too. Amazing character in all competitions in Bleach Bracelets besides PvP. He's, dominating IZ, if you, do IZ, Senkai Moon, Droplet Zones, AR, PvE, lower seats in PvP, like 7th seat. AR bonus sometimes, amazing character, as I said. He's 2 years old, but he's still dominating Bleach Bracelets. I will have him in S with no doubt, with Zombie Toshiro, of course. So yeah, by the way, he's my favorite character in Bleach Bracelets. And then we do have Tag Team Toshiro, which is one of the best tag team units in the game. So quote is, "Remember where you are from, remember where you are from, remember your home." My bad. Okay, soul trade sad 20%, which is really bad soul trade because we do have the same Kaizens. Application Super Captain, Killer Super Arankar, which is really good killers, like 2 killers Super Arankar, which is mad. Stats are looking great. SP at 765. Sprint +1, long range 20%, breeze at 20%, devastation 4%, frenzy, those 5 seconds can be used as a main runner for Guild Quest because of that sprint +1, long range 20%. It does have frenzy, freeze on all of his SCRs, and of course, and Soul Bomb. He's really interesting SCRs. Third is not a full screener, but it's like a full screener. I don't know how to explain that. Second is a ranged launch. First is a launch, pretty fast. Nad is fast but not ranged. But yeah, he's a really good character in Kamundi. I think you must need him for a specific floors. As a good character, good runner for GQ, PvE, Droplet Zones, IZ. I don't know if he's a bonus on AR, but yeah, he's definitely worth Max Transcending and 10 to 10 in my opinion. I will have him in A with the Bond Toshiro. So yeah, this is my list for Toshiros. To summarize this Toshiro, Zombie Toshiro is definitely worth Max Transcending 10 10 10. Thousand by round 1 Toshiro is definitely worth, AK Adult Toshiro is worth 10 to 10 exploding Max Transcending. The Bond one is Max. I think he's not worth Max Transcending in my opinion, but he's really good for 10 to 10 slotting. Same with Titan Toshiro. As I said, Mobi Toshiro and the OG TLA one is pretty decent characters. Mine one is just a nuker for GQ, and the rest is just links or just orbs for a box. So yeah, this is my Toshiro list. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know your guys opinion on all the Toshiros in the comment section down below. And yeah, don't forget to like your scaff. She's too